the matter up. Sanction against this one, like as I indicated in my statement. Yes, we've all seen the video and its content, but unfortunately, like we said, it is an old video, it's outdated. When the video is said to have been recorded somewhere 2023, I think they said June, and so for that matter, you can't directly link it to the recent happening. But to us, like you said, ethically, once the content in the video is wrong, we can't condemn it. We condemn it in no certain terms. But then with the sanctions, that one, I believe that if it is within any crime, the state may take that up. For the GJA, ours is to ensure professionalism and to ensure that at least we condemn such act to discourage others from engaging in such, should I say, unprofessional or unethical act. And so that's what we'll do. So for sanctions, I think while the video is an old one, I wouldn't want to advise on that. Yes, but we have to condemn it, them to know that its content, we are not in support of the content of the, regardless of the context. The content was actually put, regardless, we don't support that. Now on the A+ ultimatum and all that, yes, I personally had engaged in, and he told me that, Mr. President, yes, I gave, was it 48 hours?
Yes.
So
48, yeah. Yes,
but Parliament just reconvened. I think Parliament started sitting yesterday, and he's trying to cut the attention of the speaker so that he can make oral, how do we call it? He go through the leaders. Yes. He has on the PS. He said he has already spoken to the speaker. I think something like that. He has spoken, and then the speaker will be given opportunity to make oral statement. And the oral statement, it will invoke his his powers as MP to summon the Ghana Police Service to come and brief the House. So this is something that he has assured that he's going to do. And even after that, he said he's going to even write officially to the GJA or engage the leadership of the GJA in that matter. So because Parliament just reconvened, you want to exhaust that all the avenues, then reach out to us. And again, but we cannot, like I said, we are not police, but we also have information. You understand? We've been following the matter for 6 years. We are privy to a lot of things, a lot of issues which we cannot put out there. We want the police, who's responsible in investigating crimes in the country, to do its work. And that's why we have assured that if they fail by 2025, something that my General Secretary will be speaking to, we are going to do ABCD. And there is a saying in our language that only friend can solve to boa. Thank you so much. In unique fashion, when for the first time in the history of GJA, we took the national event to the regions by commemorating World Press Freedom Day in Koforidua, the Eastern Regional Capital. We will execute another innovation this year by marking the World Press Freedom Day, we're making World Press Freedom Day an evening event, making World Press Freedom Day an evening event, and using the occasion to honor distinguished individuals and institutions who have championed the cause of media freedom over the years. While showing appreciation to these champions of media freedom, we believe such recognition will also help raise many more workers in media freedom vineyard. Attacks against media practitioners. Colleagues, talking about World Press Freedom Day, one thing that readily comes to mind is attacks against journalists and other media practitioners. This phenomenon has been a major drawback to Ghana's World Press Freedom Index in recent years. We are poised to reset this narrative. We shall continue to defend media freedom, and in so doing, we shall not tolerate attacks against media practitioners. We call on all stakeholders, including the executive, legislature, and judiciary, as well as civil society organizations, to help address this unfortunate situation. More specifically, we urge the Ghana Police Service to act swiftly in arresting perpetrators of such crime and prosecute them accordingly. Colleagues, just last week, we received the disturbing news of barbaric attack on Ahimi Teria of the Multimedia Group Limited. He was brutally attacked by a mob of illegal small-scale miners operating in the Offin Shelter Belt Forest Reserve. Ahimi Teria, who was leading a joint news team to cover a police operation to clamp down on the activities of the illegal miners, was nearly killed by the mob. This is an excerpt of the report on the attack published on MindJoy Online. And I read, he sustained head and chest injuries, twisted fingers, and multiple cuts on his body after surviving a machete attack in what appears to be an attempt to cut off his right leg. Colleagues, this is very sad, and this is what happened to a journalist working in the interest of the public and Mother Ghana. This is what happened to a journalist working to ensure that our land and natural resources are not devastated and dissipated. This is what happened to a journalist working to ensure that children are not born with deformities as a result of contamination. The then flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, about his thoughts on the privatization of the state-owned media and assault of media practitioners. And this was the president's response. The president said he was against both instances and pledged to promote the interests of the media at all times. This is the time we expect the president to redeem his pledge. It is said that action speaks louder than words. Ahmed Swale case. Colleagues, another case that has baffled the nation and indeed the international community over the years is the murder of investigative journalist Ahmed Swale. It is very unfortunate and indeed disappointing that 6 years after the murder of Ahmed Swale, no arrest has been made. What is even more disheartening is the lackadaisical police investigations into the matter. Police investigations into the murder. You may recall the shocking disclosure made by the former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Godfred Yeboah-Dame, in February 2024, that his office had not received from police any docket fit for prosecution or action on the murder of Ahmed Swale. This was 5 years after the murder of the investigative journalist. Just last week, the Member of Parliament, MP, for Goma Central, Kwame Asare Obeng, popularly called A+, publicly indicated that he had given information to the Police Criminal Investigation Department, CID, regarding the suspected killers of Ahmed Swale. He went further to threaten that if the police did not come public with a state of investigations into the killings, he will be compelled to publish the name of the suspect he submitted to the police. And I want to quote him. At this point, it appears, I quote him, I quote exactly what he said. At this point, it appears the matter has been sidelined. If no update is provided within 48 hours, I will invoke my authority as a Member of Parliament to formally summon the Ghana Police Service to brief Parliament on this case. Should that fail, I will utilize my Facebook and other social media platforms to update the nation on what I know about the matter, which shall include the name of the alleged perpetrator. he noted. The comments made by A+ have raised many questions that cast doubt on the willingness of the police to resolve this matter. Way forward on Ahmed Swani. Given the fast eroding trust and confidence in the police in respect of investigation, arrest, and prosecution of suspects involved in the murder of Ahmed Swani, the GJA has decided to take some decisive steps to resolve the matter, including seeking redress in international forums. The steps we envisage to take include, but not limited to, the following. First, we are giving the Ghana Police Service up to the end of March 2025 to come out with something concrete on the investigation, arrest and prosecution of suspects in the murder case. We urge the Inspector General of Police (IGP) and the CID boss, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, who we are told has been approved by Parliament. Yes, so it's not designated anymore. He has been approved. We were approved yesterday. Yeah, they have been sworn in today. So the Attorney General and Minister of Justice and the President to take keen interest in this case. Second, we shall, in the interim, organize a series of activities, including press conferences at the end of February and March, to update the media and the general public on the case. We shall also be briefing our international partners, including the diplomatic missions, the Federation of African Journalists, and the International Federation of Journalists, IFJ, about the development on this case. In fact, our international partners are very much interested in this case. They are willing and ready to take the case to any level internationally for resolution. I just